What's going on, guys? I'm Icy Rhythms. Today we're going to take a look at Dead Island 2 and see what we're dealing with here as far as performance. I've been waiting for this one for a whole year. I did play it on PS5. I thought it was actually one of the better PS5 looking games. There were some image quality problems that I didn't really care for, but for the most part, this is a really nice looking game made better on PC. I always say, for me personally, someone that's big on image quality, one of the bigger advantages on PC isn't just performance, but image quality in general. A very cleaned up image to me can sometimes be more important than getting, 140 FPS as opposed to just, 80 or 90 FPS. Everyone's different, but I have my own preferences. Right out of the gate, I know that there's going to be some people very upset about this. In fact, the Steam reviews in some cases are already reflecting these problems. If I'm not mistaken, this Steam release does contain Denuvo. If I'm wrong about that, someone can correct me in the comments section. And upon loading up the game and going through just, the shaders doing what they do, there is some sort of check-in with the Epic servers or the Epic Store. Not sure what that's about. I think this is probably the first game that I've encountered that with. Like, why are we checking in with Epic anything? I can't understand that. So again, when you're looking at the Steam reviews, it's probably going to reflect these things. A lot of people are not happy, telling you not to buy this game. I'm here to tell you to do whatever you want, and you should buy this if you're liking what you see. Seeing this game on PS5 and having fun with it, it just made me want image quality improvements, and for the most part, that's what I've got here. So on my 10700K and my 4070 Super, I'm getting really good performance most of the time. I have everything in the settings set to high aside from shadows. Shadows for me in games has never really been a huge deal. If I can turn those to low or medium without sacrificing too much, I usually do. So everything to high, shadows to medium, like it, love it, hate it. It is what it is. I've got my preferences. But I have to say, I think that this is running pretty well. I don't have too many complaints. It still looks really nice, even comparing it to the PS5 version, which again, I thought looked pretty good. This one just looks even better, and it runs a lot better. I say, if you really like the first game, I can't see any reason in the world why you wouldn't want to check out this game. I have encountered some interesting frame time problems, not too many, but at one point I was opening up a door or a gate and it dropped all the way down to like 20 some FPS. There was just a really big hitch there. Like, I don't even know if you can call it a hitch. It was kind of a mess, but outside of that moment and just like traversal, walking through certain areas, there's some hitching here and there, but this isn't like Dead Space remake level of hitching. Oh God, don't get me started. Dead Space remake on PC, really good image quality, terrible performance. Yeah, so after playing the first hour or so, this is really solid. I would say it's better than good. It's far from great. There are some issues, and I'm sure we'll get to that with some patching, and hopefully at some point they can remove some of the stuff that people are definitely going to have a problem with. As far as the settings themselves, graphic settings, display settings, this is really good, but also far from great, a lot like the performance. After a year, I would like to think that maybe they could have thrown some DLSS in there and some other settings just in general for you to tweak, but as you can see, and those that have already played it, that's really not the case. For the current asking price, if you're just going to get the regular edition of the game, I believe it's $20, maybe it's $30, and that's a good price. For what's being offered here, for what I experienced in my playtime during the PS5 and now here on PC, I would say that $30 is more than fair. If you're going to wait a little bit longer for this to hit 20 or less or pop up in a Humble Bundle or something, hey, trust me, as someone who's done that with other games, I fully understand. I'm going to leave you guys with some of the gameplay a little chopped up. I appreciate you watching. Thanks again very much for all the support. You guys take care. Have a good one. Peace.
Okay. I mean, people are eating each other out there, and no one knows anything about what's going on. And I can't get hold of my agent or my manager.
You got me. I kicked a bunch of zombie ass already. I am 110% team living.
Nice try. But trusting people never worked out too well for me.
Emma!
Can I ever get 2 minutes away from him?
They're surrounding the house. They're trying to get in.
You can't leave me like this. Let me help.
Oh, shit. Okay, they're toy cuts. Just press the button. Come on.
I knew that. Should have closed your gate, guys. Guess I'll do it. Really use some teammates about now. Follow the signs to the Halpern Hotel evac. Easy.